بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين. محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين. محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين والفارقين من عرب ومن عجم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. هو الحبيب الذي ترجى شفاعته.
Dear brothers and sisters, I'd like to welcome you to the 12th annual Grand Iftaar hosted by the Eid Committee of New Jersey. My name is Yahya Sultan and I will be your host for this evening.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان. فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصمه ومن كان مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر.
Again, it is my esteemed honor and pleasure to be hosting this year. And I'd like to first thank the Eid Committee of New Jersey, who has done wonderful things for this community, has brought this community together time and time again. This is the 12th annual Grand Iftar, and I am honored. Please, a round of applause. I'm honored to be here with you and share this moment with you. It is very much an evening to celebrate, but also a very sobering evening to come together and discuss how and why this community is so vibrant. It's a melting pot, and I know many of the elected officials and many of the people within the community love about Bergen County, Passaic County, Essex County, all the counties in this area, how beautiful and strong this community is, and we've all come together tonight to build a stronger community. So I'd like to thank you again for coming. I'd like to also, please, if you will, if everyone could stand and for 1 minute, a moment of silence for the victims of the gruesome shooting that occurred in Orlando, Florida. as well as a moment of silence for our brother in faith and humanity, Muhammad Ali, and our mayor of Teaneck, Lizette Parker, as well as a wonderful and beautiful Qawwali singer from the subcontinent, Brother Amjad Sabri. So again, if you could please stand for 1 minute, just in a moment of silence, to make a dua for all these people who have perished and the ones who have perished due to oppression. May they be granted Jannah, and may their families, may they be granted everlasting paradise, and their families be given sabr, patience, in this very difficult time.
When we act out of fear, we shun strangers and immigrants at the very time we should be befriending and learning from them. When we act out of fear, we threaten to take away the rights that have made this country unique among the family of nations. In other words, fear has the power to override all other ideas and emotions, but only if we let it.
Tonight I have a short prayer of peace and unity for all religions in the world. O God, you are the source of life and peace. Praise be your name forever. We know it is you who turn our minds to thoughts of peace. Hear our prayer. Your power changes hearts. Muslims, Christians, and Jews remember and profoundly affirm that they are followers of the one God.
The Jewish, Christian, and Islamic faiths share similar views surrounding our personal morality in their relationship to God. But as people of faith, we also know that we cannot impose those views on our neighbors. Every American, nay, every human, has the right to live his or her public or private life in dignity, without fear of any injustice or violence.
This is a beautiful country that we live in, a country that has just laws that allow different faiths to prosper. We live in a country that has a Bill of Rights, but we don't have a Bill of Responsibilities. And that is where our faith comes in. That is where Islam comes in. Islam instructs us to be assets to society. In Islam, an act of worship that you do to help someone is better than an act of worship that you do individually.
I'd like to now call up a bunch of individuals that deserve all of our honor and respect, individuals who put their lives at risk to protect us. And I'd like to call them up here to the podium to recognize them, not only because of what they do, but what they represent, unapologetically American Muslims, but also police officers that represent their towns, their municipalities, their counties, their state, their country. So please, if I could kindly call all the officers that are here with us today to come up to the podium.
Assalamu alaikum. I'd like to thank you all for inviting us here. We're truly honored and blessed to be spending this night with you during this holy month of Ramadan. By looking around, I see a lot of hungry faces. Just know one thing, it's approximately 10 days left, so the countdown is on. We can do it. Lately, I've been attending more of these Iftaar dinners than in the past, and when I told my wife that I'd be attending these dinners, I thought she'd be upset with me because we always eat as a family. However, she was very supportive. She thought it would be a great idea. Now that I'm standing here, I wonder if she really supported me or she's just eager for me to leave, so that's one less meal she had to cook. I don't know. On a more serious note, I'd like to acknowledge and thank everyone in attendance, our elected officials and dignitaries. A special thank you to all my law enforcement brothers in the room, and a special thank you to the Muslim community, in which I'm proud to say I'm a member of. Thank you for inviting us and making us feel like family. I wouldn't expect anything less from the community. A little about myself. My name is Mustafa Rabah. I'm a captain with the Bergenfield Police Department, and I'm a Palestinian American. You see, 37 years ago, my parents migrated to the United States from the Middle East in hopes of giving us a better life. It's safe to say that most people who migrated to the U.S. had the same vision. This is what makes this country the greatest country in the world. It's the opportunity to come here and make a better life for yourself and your family. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, or what religion you follow. We are all accepted as one. That's how it's always been, and that's how it always should be. However, from the rhetoric that you hear in the media nowadays about Islam, the discrimination, and all the racist remarks, you wouldn't think you're living in America. But this isn't the country that I was raised in and the country that I love. I hear all too often from people who say it's a tough time to be a Muslim. To them, I say this: it's never a tough time to be a Muslim. Always be proud of who you are and where you came from. Never bow down in the face of adversity. This isn't a time to stand silent. This is a time to make your voice heard. You see, all the rhetoric that's been spewed has not divided us. As a matter of fact, as evident here, it has united us.
The building of walls and keeping people out is not the American way. Bergen County residents knock down walls and welcome all. We learn about the traditions of our neighbors, our friends and neighbors, and grow in the understanding of one another. These events make me proud to live in Bergen County and grateful to represent a diverse group of nearly 1 million people living here in northern New Jersey. It is important for us to celebrate with each other, in part because it reminds us all that we have more that unites us than divides us.
I just asked the county executive just stand with us for a moment because I wanted to bring up and recognize a respected leader from within our community. My honor to have known him. He's one of the uncles who led this community for decades. The Eid Committee of New Jersey is privileged and honored to know him and would like to recognize him with an award this evening. Dr. Mir Safdar Ali has been actively many of you may know him, and he's been actively involved in community work for over 35 years in Bergen County, in New Jersey. Yeah, round of applause. He's a trustee at Darul Islah and was a founding president of Minhaj al-Quran, located in Hackensack, New Jersey. Also one of the core members of the Eid Committee since its inception in 2004. His advice and handling of community affairs is commendable, and tonight we honor him. Please. Please, a round of applause again. One more time. Thank you so much. Round of applause again. We're going to be clapping all night. I'd like to have Dr. Safdar Ali say a couple words really quick.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I thank you all, especially the Eid committee and all the Muslim community of the Bergen County. And only one word I would like to say, the unity which we have come to, all the Muslims in this Bergen County, please keep that together and build bridges and be united with the community at large. And please promote peace, harmony, and always try to help each other in this community and everyone else. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
I can assure you that the elected officials of Bergen County will always make it comfortable for every ethnicity out there, every gender. We do not discriminate. We are all God's children. So I wish you, and what better way to represent your community than my brothers in blue. Nice job, guys. So I thank you very much. It's an honor to be here with you folks. And I just want to end by, Rabbi, your words were spot on. Thank you so much.
In Teaneck, New Jersey, 2 out of 13 of our department heads are Muslim. I say that again, 2 out of 13 department heads are Muslim. And that didn't happen by accident. That happened because we came and became part of the process.
Bergen County's diversity is its strength. People of different backgrounds, different cultures, different customs coming together that creates the magic of Bergen County.
It's very easy to hate. It's very easy to hate. But it's not easy to do the right thing sometimes. And we need to continue to do the right things. We need to stay together. We need to understand each other. We need to respect each other like we do here in Bergen County. So thank you for having me here tonight. Thank you.
We don't look at separate communities. We're one community. Bergenfield is one community. Bergenfield is just like Bergen County. We are probably one of the most diverse towns around. Captain Mustafa, Muslim, excellent officer. Everybody looks up to him. Our ambulance corps, our fire department, everybody gets involved. And again, one community. Thank you again for letting me speak here tonight, and thank you for having me for dinner.
This country, like this rug I'm standing on, and this beautiful piece of tapestry or fabric behind me, is made of many, many, many threads, all different colors, from all different places. And when you start pulling the thread out of this, the fabric that makes this country, all right, it will tear and we will be divided forever.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you to the Eid Committee for hosting us here this evening. I've had the privilege of traveling over the holy month of Ramadan to several iftar dinners, and I have to say this one is, by and large, the most beautiful one that I've been to. So congratulations to the Eid Committee. Every mosque, every synagogue, every church in the state of New Jersey has its own story. But what brings us all together, the glue that binds us all, is a sense of community. We are one New Jersey family. So we look forward to these continuing relationships with you, helping us working together. I wish you all a very peaceful Ramadan, and may peace be upon you all. Thank you.
Now, lastly, I'd like to call up a dear friend and a younger brother to me. His name is Albab Ali. He's done a lot of great work in Bergen County, in the Muslim community, and I want to call him up to the stand and recognize him for all the great work that he's done. You may not know of him, but he's in the back. He's in the back making things happen, and he is from the younger generations. You call it Generation Z, if you will. And he's doing a phenomenal job, and he's an up-and-coming leader, and all these elected officials, you should get to know him. Thank you so much. Abab Ali, please, a round of applause.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you, Yahya, for that beautiful introduction. I'm just here. I know after Maghrib, when we all got our dinner, a lot of us are zoning out right now, eating our food and dessert. But I'm just here to give, on behalf of the Eid Committee, the three masajid, Dar al-Salah, Minhaj al-Quran, and Nida al-Islam, to give our special thanks to those elected officials today, our beloved elected officials who came today, and to showing us how special Bergen County truly is, showing us the idea of unity here in Bergen County. So once again, on behalf of the Eid Committee, we give a special thanks to you. A lot of the elected officials that came out today, like Councilman Muhammad Hamiduddin, James Tedesco, Bergen County Executive, and all the other mayors that are here. The Eid Committee's annual Grand Iftar would not have been capable without the generous donations of our sponsors. First and foremost, Wahid Khalid, who is very active with the Eid Committee and always helps with the Grand Iftars. A round of applause for him, please. And Dean McCowie as well, who's always very active with the Eid Committee. Another round of applause for him. And finally, our other sponsors, NJ Center for Prostate Cancer and Urology, Dr. Mutahar Ahmad, Premier OBGYN Group, Dr. Azir Ali Zaid, Revised Clothing, Muhammad Sadiqullah, Spirit Tex LLC, Ammar Artani, Telecom World, Sayyid Tahir, Thomas Drugs, Tamkeen Khatib, VSHIP, Ali Siddiqui, Wade Max Art Gallery, Wahid Maqsoodi, and Westside Pharmacy, Dr. Saeed Sabir. So once again, thanks on behalf of the Eid Committee to all the elected officials and the sponsors who made this Eid, our annual Grand Iftar Eid Committee, that made this happen today, and showing us why Bergen County is special. Another round of applause, final round of applause. Thank you very much.
Eid Committee of New Jersey, bringing communities together.